Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem. We're going to explore
The stone. The stone. I do not understand. As I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. Was that me? Or is it you? Hmm.
mhm, and notes, address, with the S, and then
Are we eating cake?
that's item number one.
Missions to rout bandits in the kingdom, is it not? I find the idea unsettling to the bandits have captured a large prize. They are insignificant in and of themselves. The matter would be more appropriately dealt with from Margaret Gotti or the farthest royal family. I felt that I am most likely jumping at shadows, but I fear that if progress is weakened, the tip scans will lead to widespread unrest.
And with that, we got another Sesame Cup. Adjustments. Masterclass has been unlocked. So level C, you can assign an adjustant to follow a unit into battle. I didn't really get to see that all the way.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the right rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again. And so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I still we can't spend Professor.
Yeah. Felix.
Think of it. The sword of the Crusaders belonging to the ancient king Nemesis. You have to master it as soon as you can. I can't wait to face off against such a legendary weapon. People say you're quite skilled. Perhaps if I joined your class, I could watch your sword technique up close. Indeed. I think that's best. I'll transfer to your class then. Don't make me regret it. Hey, this wasn't the first time I've taken part in an Alliance Roundtable conference, but it was still exhausting. There's not enough cooperation in that group, especially from Lawrence's father. But at least my grandfather was surprisingly alert. Judging by that, I'd say he's got at least 5 more years in him. That's
Hmm. You know who's that? We know who that goes to. Now we're going to be going to the marketplace.
Hey, can you help me out? What?
We can now reforge and repair. Hmm.
Well, Professor, if I may introduce myself, I am Gil. My life has been spent as a diligent guide. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities. No, Professor, the pleasure is all mine.
Sphere. Axe. Heavy armor. Voice.
It's an amazing sword. If you ever want to sell it, top cheap. Sort of. So, what?
Hmm.
Appreciate it.
We have quite a lot of those. The pillow. Mm-hmm. Going from here now. Then we go to the reception hall. That it's mm, become 37 from the house. All the items now. First off, let's find someone.
First two, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. Teacher, mercenary. I do find you very. Hmm. Teacher, are you sure?
Check. Hmm.
Sorry.
Wait, no, that's not the right one. No. See if we could have someone that's going to help us with the mission join us in here. Nope. I'm gonna go with one of the ones who I'm thinking of supporting.
Sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to take that fate being flushed from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you were so helpful with all this. Oh, I'm certain my brother had just. Huh? Must be rather bewildered by the power of parental. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny. May I ask a favor? May I ask a favor?
And with this, we're doing some tea time.
Pleased to have been invited. I am great. Yes. Yes. Of course. I sense great potential in you. You possess something extraordinary.
Mhm.
Yes. The greatest delightful time has come. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
You must be correct. You will. This is the first time I've watched you. But there is no need to. Please, conscience. When you speak with him here in Las Vegas, you are not speaking with the Archbishop, but you're praying. He's just such a sweet child. My apologies. I should not treat this service. May I ask if you ever spoke with me? Oh dear, how heartless of him. In any case, let us endeavor to become closer from here on out. Since you're here, shall I tell you about the Geralds that I knew? By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time of honesty and happiness. When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even pull a full beer ever. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside. I was traveling with the knights time, and Gerald jumped in front of an Italian gentleman. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive the moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join us. Well, it is not a story. even at the monastery door. Or I tell you this because you are the child of the one who saved my life years ago. It's nothing. I simply wanted to say that I was like I'm to visit with you today. I was supposed to say that my day is right. I thank you for that.
Mhm.
Professor, Gerald was looking for you. It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
With a female, a good look as well.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery. I think maybe he's.
Mhm. You interesting. If you had the brain character, I would recommend that you recruit Sylvain. Mhm.
Please.
For this, we can donate some renown. You go like this far in each of them.
This one. You're all set. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. You're all set. See you again soon.
Mhm.
If you have a chance, tell him I've gone out. So good. I figure you're a great. I learned all sorts of things, so I can do as much as possible for Lady Rhea. Cleaning, chopping wood, making feed. Oh, and I'm learning the bow and arrow from Shamir. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need done for your class. You betcha.
Mhm.
God, Professor. Since, you can't exactly add me to your class or anything. I figured.
I do want to make sure.
Someone.
Don't you try me?
Oh,
However,
that professor, you test. Training with us.
Well then,
I have met Professor you test.
let's see if we can recruit Casper.
Hey, Professor? No? Great honor serving as a lord in the kingdom of fun. I have come in Margaret Gautier's stead. She is a lord. So as I heard, the village stood. I sincerely.
oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so I can't remember where the graveyard is. But I bet Sedith knows.
Yes.
Stomach, I can't wait. Oh,
Mm-hmm. We need to go back here.
Is it true that lady I can hardly fathom? Sir, it also rains a fair bit. Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, Bandit's leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother. Good timing, Professor. Will you put me in your class too? There are so many things I want to watch in another class makes it especially challenging.
Yep.
Thank you for calling.
We don't even need to.
Wow, what is he? Yes. That's for the back and not our grandma. This one, yes,
Mhm.
my twins.
And you can go.
Let me look right today have stragglers. Huh? I'm really flattered. Oh,
Someone.
Go. Mhm.
I appreciate your help.
Correct.
See, they all take me for. I'm fine. Perfectly and completely fine. It's hardly different from daytime. I'm not scared. Ghost! Professor? Is that you? Oh, well, good evening. You don't need to come with me or anything like that. I'm fine on my own. Really. Oh, apologies for making an assumption. Is everyone I come across asks if I'd like some company. They all seem to think I'll be scared wandering alone at night. So rude and presumptuous, you know? I'm perfectly capable of being on. So wait, I thought it might be nice to walk and talk together to the dining hall. Shall we? To be abundantly clear, this has nothing to do with my non-existent fear of ghosts. Chatter. Some find silence to be a bit unsettling after. Okay, I am scared of ghosts. The monastery is unnerving to me at night. So, can we talk about something, please? Anything. I've noticed for quite some time now. You treat all your students equally, don't you? You've never treated me differently simply because I'm younger than you. And I've always appreciated that. Isn't it rather obvious? I'm roughly 2 to 3 years younger than the rest of the class. Have you just not been paying close enough attention to those you teach? That's poor form for a professor. Oh, there! I found what I want. Well, I better be on my way now. Good night.
it can be a little hard sometimes. Would you like me to show you where it is? Very right.
Mhm. Anyways,
I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave. Oh, of course you would ask. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. So smart, wonderful color. Always. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after me. I wasn't able to spend much time with you. She loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. And Tom, it will be yours. One day, I hope you give this ring to someone you love as much as I love her.
mhm.
Well done. You have my thanks.
We have a couple battles.
She must.
We'll raise the ability.
I think it's all the same once it's in your stomach, so why overdo it with the cooking, right? Oh, really?
I should have done that one. That to get the intermediate seal. Want to get some more of a noun? I recommend doing this. You would want to have these things. But these things do give you a bunch of renown over time. Like you do give you a bunch by using a lot of by using them all.
Need something.
Mm. And you remember us using renown on our statues. I don't really know how these impact.
Still good soup. I may be the leader of a bunch of thugs too. Yeah. My hero's replicants. I know you've got one. Oh,
Listen, we're going to be doing. So we're probably gonna get a support of the TV. Mm-hmm.
So, where I'm going is hardly your business. Do me a favor and mind your own, won't you? I somehow doubt your sincerity. My intuition says you'll keep closing the door. So, what's your deal? Worried about knowing where I come from? It's a leisurely stroll about town. There's no slowing me down tonight. I've got important things to attend to right now. There you go with that nose of yours. It still isn't your business. But it looks like you won't let me up. You'll get your way this time. There's a dispute. Or maybe treachery is the more fitting word. Regardless of courage is required. I see I gotta spell it all out for you. One of my goons double-crossed the gang. He absconded with his boss's small fortune. My small fortune. And buddied up with another gang. Members of the gang are recognizable by their scorpion tattoos. Suffice it to say that all group want to tangle with. Despite that, I'm not about to just roll over and play dead elves. So I figured I'd make a visit a spout of tea with their boss. To make sense of it. Scenario. You know how things are done in our world. Words wise. There you go, being adorable again. I don't think that's a good idea. But thanks. Better head off now. I've got people waiting for me just outside of town. See you around. What is it you're after? Money? Me? Or are you just looking for someone to kill? You seem adamant. So, I'll allow it. It won't hurt to have that kind of things go south. I trust you for now, but I don't know how reliable you actually are. Just so we're clear, you mess with any of my people, I'll slit your throat without hesitation. Got that?
We are gonna end up the video. Next video, we're gonna be doing mainly supports. Yeah, I'll see you guys then.